work with criminals, dude. Bro, it's wild. Like knives, people were chucking fucking walkie-talkies at each other. I don't know. Let's grow up though. I'm talking 30-year-olds and the 22-year-olds, of course.
One's doing the breaststroke.
How dare you? Ladies and gentlemen, I am so bewildered right now. My preparation process has been abruptly interrupted, but alas, preparation process is nothing but that, ladies and gentlemen, a process in which you get prepared, you know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's your motherfucking boy, Gamero, the Pharaoh, the poor man's Robert De Niro. You know, we are here, you know, normally we say, what is it, a beautiful Thursday at midnight? You know, Thursday at midnight. And, you know, you normally real time is Sunday. But sometimes, boom, Jesus rises. And boom, you can't come in on a Sunday because Jesus is there.
He is risen.
Boom, man became a damn zombie, came through clutch, boom. And now we're shooting on a Monday.
Blasphemy aside, how are we doing, everybody? Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
The fucking blasphemy. The blatant disrespect to our Lord and Savior. What is going on, guys?
Shout out, Lord and Savior. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, to my right-hand side, you know what I'm talking about? There's a man, a Savior man. You know what I'm saying? This man is, right now, he's flustered. This man right now is, he's like, I watched The Walking Dead.
Confessional's doors are closed to you, sir.
I need to make a damn visit, bro. It's been a little while. But ladies and gentlemen, to my right-hand side, you know what I'm talking about? We got Emi in his house. What's going on, Emi? How was your Easter weekend?
It was chilling. It was hard to not eat Peeps.
Oh, bro.
Apparently, I'm the only person that likes Peeps in the world.
That's a,
Do you guys like Peeps?
Bro,
right? Peeps were the fucking tits,
Who hurt
bro.
you? That's a very Caucasian thing. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Marshmallows?
Yeah.
No.
You don't like Peeps?
He said no.
Dude, bro, yesterday they were like, you're the only person I've ever heard that likes Peeps.
Bro, the only time I like a marshmallow is when I'm making a damn s'more. You know what I'm saying? And you can put that on my tombstone.
Dude, the Peeps are little gangsters. They're hanging out. Plus, they taste delicious.
They taste
come
delicious.
in multiple colors. Hashtag rainbow flags.
Hashtag rainbow
Delish,
flags.
dude.
Hashtag accepting. Ladies and gentlemen, and on that note, you know what I'm saying? Rainbow flag, beautiful, beautiful note. Behind the scenes,
Gang,
you know what I'm
gang.
talking about? There's a man, a beautiful man. You know what I'm saying? He goes by many names, but one of those coolest ones, ladies and gentlemen, is Cruz.
Cruz the
You know what I'm
tasteless.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Cruz, how you doing? How was your Easter weekend? Full of sobriety, I presume.
No. I
And
can't
sadness.
All right.
And sadness due to lack of Peeps.
Facts.
No endorphins, baby. Hashtag no endorphins.
And ladies and gentlemen, speaking about Peeps, there's another man in the studios who has not been able to have any Peeps as of late, because this man is on a mission. You know what I'm talking about? This man, I've gotten the pleasure, the honor of being able to see him grow as a fighter, as a human being every day that he puts in work at the gym, or actually plural, the gyms that I've seen him at, you know, because this man, bro, you see him at one gym in the morning, you see him at another gym 2 hours later, you see another gym after, because this man's always working. You know, his home base is evidently MMA Masters. Big shout out.
Speaking of hashtags.
Not biased at all, you know what I'm saying? And
Non-sponsored show.
Right.
No biases.
But shout out PFO. We got 5 tickets for that one. Shout out James.
PFL, gang shit, James.
Gang shit.
And I bet you like Peeps, bro.
Bro,
just give
I'll
me
have to
that-
ask him.
you
I'll
just
have to
give me
ask
that
him.
vibe.
You know what I'm saying? The man to my left-hand side is on a mission. And this man is about to complete that mission because he's making his pro debut. Can we just give it up for this man making his pro debut, ladies and gentlemen? To my left-hand side, we got in the studio, Justin Arteaga!
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
That was great.
Oh, I need the...
That was a wild, very off the rails introduction.
I need to
apologize
replenish-
for that. But the blasphemy was blatant, and I will repent for you, sir.
Thanks. I am so very ecstatic for today's episode. I believe this completes a Exodia-like masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? When you complete Exodia, you win the game. Boom. Yu-Gi-Oh references. And that's what today is, because we have had, if not all, yes, actually, all of the proteges that are
Danny
branching out,
disciples?
the Danny disciples, the people that are branching out, the people that are being taught the utmost, highest quality tools that you need in order to be able to garner a dub, a victory in the MMA cage, in the octagon. Ladies and gentlemen, how very ecstatic I am today. Justin Arteaga, brother, thank you for coming on by.
Thank you.
How is everything?
Everything's been good.
You know what
Had
I'm talking about?
Easter, good weekend.
All right.
Everything's going well.
We are 2 weeks out, and by the time you hear this, 2 days out, if I'm not mistaken. This man already has the blinders on by the time. This man already has the blinders on right now. But shit, if we're 2 days out, you can only imagine. So before we even continue, make sure, you see the information on the screen. Make sure you follow this man, Justin Arteaga, on his journey to the top, so you can see all that good stuff, all that promotional material on his Instagram. Check out that fight. The man's gonna put on a performance. The man's been training, the man's been ready, the man's out there making those dreams happen. Justin, how does it feel being 2 weeks out from your pro MMA debut?
I'm really excited. I waited a whole entire year to fight with the coronavirus and everything. It kind of put me back a little bit. So I'm really excited. I prepared really hard for this. I really learned a lot in the past, throughout this whole entire camp, and I'm ready to go.
Did you ever, at any point when the pandy hit, when it first hit, and it hit full blown, gyms were closing down left and right. Full blown. You didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know when the gym was going to open up, if it was going to open up again. Were you rocking, garage trainings? What was your experience like when it just first hit? Or did you take some time off? What was that like for you?
A little bit of everything. I took a little bit of time off. That really, it helped me out a lot, kind of recover fully. Right. And then, like you said, any place that I could train, I would go and train. We would meet up with Danny, all the guys get together. We do in parking lots. We go to the park.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much anywhere. Like if we had there was a little gym called the one in Coral Gables, MMA Masters.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Alberta would open that up for us, so we would get a little bit of training in there. So
Allegedly.
we did what we could.
Right.
Like wherever we could, we would do it. So
because you got to do it. You got to do it, man. MMA. Any sort of like physical activity, but more so something that is you're being required the level of reflexes, the level of alertness that you need to have, such as MMA. You really have to stay sharp. You can't really be taking too much time off. Justin, what does it feel like knowing that your pro MMA debut is outside of Florida? You are going to Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken.
Gang
shit.
No, I'm excited. So I had 8 fights, and all of them were here in Miami, through PFL. So I'm definitely excited to branch out and be in a different environment, different atmosphere, and I'm going out with my whole team, so it's really not going to feel any different than how it already has.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Because when you got your whole entire squad in there, it's like you already got home field advantage regardless of where you are.
Are you the only one in the card from the team?
Yeah, from the
yeah, they're all just there for the debut.
Hell yeah, baby. You out here repping MMA Masters, getting that dub. That's what I'm talking about. What's been your preparation been like for this particular fight in comparison to other fights? You said you had 8 fights down here in the Florida scene, in the Miami scene. How does this differ being a pro debut as compared to your other fights?
Well, Danny Chavez, he's one of my main MMA coaches. He's helped me a lot, got me started through everything. We've pretty much trained like a pro since day one. We really have. He's always really pushed us. We always trained really hard, took every fight serious. For this one, the only difference, honestly, is now we're throwing elbows and knees.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
No, we've been working on different little combinations and things like that, but other than that, everything's pretty much the same.
Got you.
We're ready to go.
Without, spilling too much of that secret sauce, what would you say is the game plan going in?
Hit and don't get hit.
Hey, all right.
Honestly, I feel confident I could take this fight anywhere. I've seen him fight recently. I think he fought like 2 months ago. His name's Akeem Bashir.
Okay.
Like that. No, I seen him fight a couple months ago. He likes to strike. I didn't really see him go for any takedowns, really. He had a little bit of jiu-jitsu off his back, but I'm ready for anything. So,
Dang.
So it's not his debut. Sorry, it's not his debut.
No, he's 1-0.
Okay.
He already made his debut.
About to be 1-1, that boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hear that
that's a
shit?
damn fact. That's a damn
Bashir
fact.
was good.
That's a
Bashir.
damn fact, bro. Shout out ATL, but we coming in from Miami getting that dub. You know, talk about the mental aspect of fighting. You know, something that I feel sometimes it goes so overlooked. Yes, it's a physical bout, of course, but what role does the mental preparation have for you in particular?
To me, I'm pretty calm when I go in there and fight. If you watch any of my fights, I don't really panic too much. I've been in bad situations. I've always just, as long as I stay calm, I'm fine. I'd say the biggest mental aspect of it is having hesitation. Like if you go in there and you start to hesitate or second guess like all the things that you're working on, I don't know, I feel like you just won't perform as well. So I just try and go out there and do exactly what
You think the no crowd would probably help with would make the hesitation worse because of the silence?
I don't know. I've never.
That's fair.
Is this your first time fighting with no crowd?
No, there's gonna be people out there. So
Okay, there's a crowd.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
okay,
a limited capacity, so it's not gonna be full capacity. But I think they're letting like a couple hundred people come out. So
Oh shit, that's a
it'll be
crowd.
nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And are they gonna stream it?
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
live stream through Flow Combat, I believe.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Big
not
shout
100%
out.
sure.
Big
Yeah.
shout out Flow Combat.
Combat.
You know, if you can't make it up there to ATL, man, make sure to get that stream. Make sure to get that stream. Catch this man in HD, you know what I'm saying? 4K, get that damn dub. Flow Combat, I hope you have 4K. You know what I'm saying?
Also, apparently 8K is a thing now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
When the fuck did
it's
that
kind of like
happen, dude? When it was
overkill.
5, 6,
yeah,
and
yeah.
7.
Yeah, they're just trying to, at that point, they're just trying to see the pores separated when you're getting cut. Like, what are we doing
Osmosis,
at that
baby.
point?
Osmosis Jones.
Osmosis Jones. Shout out. I was the fat pill. You know what I'm saying? Justin, you know, the mental preparation, like you said, is such a vital thing, and you know you are not phased, which it's true. You know, a lot of the people right now, you can see some of those highlights. So, you know, some of that footage. This man is cool as a cucumber in that octagon. And where did that? Where did it come from? Because I'm thinking my debut, I'm ready for tripping balls. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Like, they're
He's
scared.
talking
There's
acid, people. He's
not
talking
like
acid.
that, guys. Don't fight on acid. That'd be interesting. It's an interesting evening. But I will say, where did that come from? How are you able to have such a clear mind and able to pick your combinations in such a calm manner when you're in there?
Right. When the cage locks, everything's a little hectic. So, you can't really get around that. But I know throughout my whole training camp, I don't take any shortcuts to anything. I'm always eating healthy. I'm always running. I'm always getting my cardio in. Like, always training hard and making sure that I'm really focused. I'm not really going out. I'm not really doing much other than just, like, preparing for what I have to do. And when I keep that focus, I keep the same focus in the cage when I go in, and I don't really, yeah.
Are you aware of what's, some people go in there, and they'll talk about, I black out. I don't know what's going on. Are you aware of what's going on there?
Okay, so I'll say my first couple fights, not at all. No idea what happened.
Bro.
I walked in there, supposedly I threw like a punch and a kick at the same time. Like, I don't know.
That means he landed one of them at least.
There you go. Okay.
No, but definitely in my first kickboxing fight, when I walked up and the ref is like looking at me, like whatever, looking at my stuff, checking on my gloves. And then when he started putting the Vaseline on my face, I was like, it's for real. And then after that, I didn't really, I knew what was going on throughout the fight, everything, but my short-term memory, everything was gone. I had no idea if I was winning the first round, if I was losing, I was just going. So, yeah, my first couple, but after that, by my third, fourth MMA fight, I stayed calm.
Okay. Do you want your corner to tell you, hey, you won that round, hey, you lost that round?
Not really. Basically, we don't have that much time in between the rounds. So
What is it, 30 seconds?
No, it's a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a minute. So
That shit flies.
but by the time
by
the time they get in there, you get water, you get ice on your back and everything. And before you start breathing and calming down and realizing everything that's going on, then when Danny
And
starts
really
talking to
listening,
me, my coaches, it goes by quick, but yeah.
Are you able to, when you're in there, be able to hear Danny or whomever is outside are you able to hear the instructions? Are you able to apply them? Or is it just, is it the adrenaline, everything that's going on?
Have you
can't
ever
really
heard
hear?
Danny coach? He's the loudest person in the
Bro,
planet.
that's a
He could be in the back corner and I still hear him from it. No, but he does have a really loud voice. And I can pretty much hear everything he says throughout the fight. But
Does he hit you with some Spanish sometimes?
no.
I feel like in the heat of the moment, he's like, pégale.
No. I told him to. I want to like start picking up on it. I go to places where they don't speak Spanish.
Yeah,
It'd be
hell
nice
yeah.
to,
Catch him off guard.
Hell yeah, bro. One day you go to a Colombian restaurant, you order for him what is it, bandeja paisa? He'll be hella impressed. I'll tell you that. hella impressed.
So will the waitress.
Oh yeah. Justin, tell me the roots. I need to know, where did it all begin? How come the decision wasn't to pursue something else? How come you didn't want to do anything else? Where did the decision to pursue an MMA career come from?
Well, it started. The first time I stepped into like any type of MMA gym or anything like that was it was a Muay Thai gym when I was 15. I was about like a sophomore in high school. And I didn't really I did it for fun. It was cool. And then I started doing jiu-jitsu like maybe a year later, a little bit of wrestling, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. Like I liked competing, and they told me that like, oh, we have like a jiu-jitsu tournament coming up, like whatever. So I went out to a jiu-jitsu tournament, and when I was out there, that's when I first met Danny. And Danny told me, he's like, hey, if you ever want to come and train in Miami, like you can come down here. And it kind of all just started from there.
Oh, where did he meet you?
It was at like I don't know if it was New Breed or Naga, but it was one of those tournaments.
Okay.
Tournaments.
Get a little bit closer if you can.
It was one of those tournaments, and after that,
Orlando, Tallahassee.
No, it's here in Miami.
Here?
It was here in Miami.
Yeah.
So when I came down here, he hit me up on Instagram. He's like, "Hey, you ever want to come down to MMA Masters? You could train."
That boy slid in the DMs, huh? All right.
No,
We know your tricks, Danny. We know your tricks.
No, but I came down to MMA Masters. I loved it. Like all the people around here, the whole environment, everything that they're about.
Was that your first MMA gym?
Well, I started training at this place that's called Fight Sports. So
Okay.
they had a little bit of Muay Thai, but not really, nothing like the gym down here in Miami. Nothing at all. So yeah, when I came down here, I was like, whoa, this is cool. Like I really want to, I didn't know how far I would get, whatever. And then Danny's like, hey, they have like a kickboxing fight for you. Like 2 weeks after I met him and everything. So we started like training, got ready for that. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is exactly what I want to do.
Damn,
So
and the rest is
I just
history.
took off from
That's
there.
awesome.
But yeah, no, Danny really helped me and got me into it. So
Wow, big shout out,
So
Danny.
were you already living here in Miami when you started?
no, I was actually, so for like a year when I first started training at MMA Masters, I was driving back and forth from Naples all the way to here every single week. So yeah, no, it was tough.
That's
I would come,
dedication. That's beautiful. That's respect.
yeah, I would come like Wednesday. I would train on Wednesday, Thursday. I would spar on Friday, and then Saturday we would do like a little work, whatever, and then I would ride back home. And then I would work Monday and Tuesday, get ready, leave Wednesday, do the same thing every single week.
Damn, dude.
God. And if you're asking, what does it take, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen?
for real.
Why? Hey, how come I'm not fighting MMA? That's why. You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
a driving motherfucker.
It's a drive. God damn.
Yeah, that is a nice drive though.
No,
Alligator
it is a
Alley.
drive.
Yeah,
I mean,
Alligator is a nice
do you
drive.
half of
get? Yeah, I mean, you get real introspective. I mean, I feel like there's so many things to. I mean, I feel like you would think about so many things. I mean,
Music,
an hour and a
baby.
half.
Music, baby.
Music or a podcast.
Windows down.
Shout out
Fucking.
Midnight in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Got to get that plug in
Shameless
wherever you
plug,
can.
baby.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Gotta love it.
So you're from Naples originally.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I moved over there, or I moved over here probably about a year and a half ago.
Where's your background from?
What do you mean my background?
As far as like your heritage, I mean, your mom, your dad. Or...
Okay. Yeah. My dad, their whole entire
Yeah, we don't
side-
want a criminal record.
Yeah.
You
He's
seem like, wait. I'm on witness protection. I'm not legally allowed to answer that question.
I'm not legally.
But, my whole dad's side, they're all Spanish, and then my mom's side, they're German and Irish.
Oh,
they're
wow.
white, so yeah, my dad's side.
Euro, dude.
There you go.
You would have thought I would have picked up on Spanish, but no, they never really spoke it in my house when I was growing up, so I never really picked up on it. So,
Damn.
Yeah, I came here and I'm.
Did you pick up any German?
No, not at all.
Scheiße.
Just English.
Scheiße.
Yeah,
But he knows English. Yeah,
He knows
he knows
you
English.
know what? He picked one of them up.
He
One
picked
of the
one of
three.
them up.
One of three's a dub. One
You know
of
what I'm
three's a
saying?
dub.
Bro, you need one of them. You know what I'm saying? Justin, talk to me as far as at any point, or excuse me, at what point before a fight does this start getting real for you? I mean, I know you said, the Vaseline is definitely one moment, but the night before the fight, I mean, does it have any sort of effect the day of, or is it really just at the moment when you're there?
Everything's fine for me. Like right now, it just hit me when I realized, all right, I need to start like cutting weight. I need to start getting my weight down and preparing to go to a weight cut. That's probably the hardest part for me, honestly, because I go from about like 156, 157 down to 135. It's not that much weight, but I don't really walk around with like much body fat. And after my fights, I don't really that big either. So I'm always kind of in shape, and I don't really have much weight to lose as it is. So, I mean, right now for me, I'm 2 weeks out, so I'm slowly starting to like bring my weight down. That's when I know I have to like be focused and take it in. And then I would say maybe in the locker room before the fight is when I'm probably the most like, not really even nervous or anything, just anxious to like perform well.
Hell
I want to go out there, and my goal every time like is whatever. I want to get a knockout.
Hey, bro, that picture finish, baby. You got to.
No, I want to get a finish every time, and I want it to look good.
Of course.
Obviously, so that's probably the most like anxious I get in the back, and then once the cage locks, you can't be nervous or anything anymore. You're in there, so it's for real.
It's a wrap.
But, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm just excited to see this man perform. This man's gonna get a damn dub. I'm so excited. Man, Justin, ladies and gentlemen, can we please give another hand up for this man right here making his pro debut, his pro MMA debut. Golly. Of course, Justin, what is, have you ever had any experiences that it makes you second guess? Maybe there was one day in training, I damn near said rehearsal, bro. There was one day in rehearsal, and that's theatrical minds. Has there ever been a day in training where, maybe it was a rough one, like you got hit a little bit more than you should have, and you're just feeling a little woozy, and damn near on the brink of concussion. Has there ever been a time where you contemplated at all hanging up the gloves?
Yeah, bro, every week.
Shout out Danny.
Shout out Danny. Shout out MMA Masters, baby.
No, but we
that was a real answer though.
And also a real answer. He's like, bro, I just came from training, bro. I'm fucked up right now.
No, every week is tough. Every training camp is tough. You're always gonna have your ups and downs. So like, I just try and push everything to the side and just get to the next workout. If I had a bad one, whatever, push it to the side. Just worry about the next one.
Right.
We all have our bad days, so I just kind of look past that.
Hell yeah. Justin, how would you describe your style? If someone were to watch you fight, based off of one performance, what would you say is, how would they describe you in 5 words or less?
Patient. I'm very patient. I never really like rush my opponents, but I always go for the finish. Like my last 3 fights, I've really, really focused on like getting the finish. I really like putting pressure, and that's my main thing.
Damn, and I can definitely attest to that. The man is not phased. If someone is rushing at you, trying to get that knockout. I think that's almost kind of where you excel, when you can tell that the other fighter is so desperate for the knockout. You kind of exploit that timing. Mm-hmm. You're extremely, you're great at that. How'd you get so good at timing?
Danny Chavez.
Ooh, that boy said 2 words.
Dodging so many punches every single day.
You remember those days I told you I wanted to quit? That's what it means. That's
exactly what he means.
No, but we honestly, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we work on our technique. We work on putting pressure, pulling back, like countering, things like that. And we really work on our timing. We're always doing mitt work, like bag work, things like that. So all that really helps our timing. And yeah, my main thing, I love striking. I love standing up. I love throwing hands. So that's, yeah.
Do you feel comfortable if it goes to the ground?
Yeah, no, I feel comfortable on the ground. I try not to go to the ground because whatever. I like, if I can stand up.
Put that dude on the fucking ground.
Of course,
yeah,
exactly.
no, if I can stand up and get a knockout, that's what I'm going to go for.
You're looking for that fucking picture, bro.
Exactly.
Hey! And that's fucking Mayweather standing over, what is that, Sugar?
That's Mike, baby. That's Mike.
Oh, no, who did I say?
Tyson.
That's Tyson standing over Sugar,
Yeah,
right?
you said Mayweather.
Did I say it? Shout out Mayweather.
Same weight class, you know, same basic.
Yeah.
Speaking about weight class, have you ever thought about possibly fighting at another one, or was it, did you always have this one in mind?
No, I fought at 145 for a while. My first 1, 2, 3.
A little bit closer.
Yeah, I think my first 3 or 4 fights were all at 145.
Okay.
That was when I first started training, and then as time went on, I started getting in better shape. Started keeping my weight down, started eating properly, and then I went down to 135. And that's where I feel probably the healthiest.
You feel better at 135?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. The weight cut isn't too bad. It's about 15 to 20 pounds. So at 135, I feel good. My cardio feels good at 135. At 145, I was a little bit thicker.
Were they like a little bit like sluggish, more sluggish?
Yeah, a little bit sluggish. And then I was kind of a small 45er. Like my first 2 opponents that I fought, they were like 6'1", 6'2". So
6'1".
Yeah, 6'1", cutting down to 145. Like they were big guys.
That's
God.
fucking unhealthy, guys. What
Bro,
are we doing?
that's intense.
You need a dub that bad?
6'1", 145.
No, but I'm a really big 135er. Like most of the guys I fight are 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". So, yeah.
Do you feel like, a lot of the times when you go into a fight, they talk about reach, do you feel that has such a vital upper hand than people think, or not?
When
really?
you know how to use your timing and you know how to use your speed, yeah, reach is huge. If I can keep you on the outside of my punches, of course, like I'm gonna throw my punches and stay out of distance from yours.
Right.
So yeah, reach definitely helps.
Justin, when you were first starting out, who were some of your biggest inspirations as far as fighters that you looked up to, fighters that you had watched when you were growing up or becoming a fan of the sport?
I would say the first fighter I ever really watched was Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Shout out Nick Diaz.
Yeah. No, I watched his fights, and then eventually his younger brother, Nate Diaz, really started to blow up and get big too. So
right.
I started watching him. Yeah, the Diaz brothers were probably my first fighters that I started watching.
Shout out Luciano,
Wild,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? He's out there with the Diaz brothers.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out
just won his
Luciano.
fight, too.
He just won his fight, you know what I'm saying? Fucked him up. He was talking shit in the last round. Broken English. It was amazing. I loved it. I almost cried. It was amazing. It was remarkable. I'm Argentina. The Diaz brothers. What about anybody else? Was there anybody else there?
Honestly, not really. I really liked their style. I loved how they had really good jiu-jitsu, and then they always worked on their hands and boxing. And
right.
Those are like my 2 favorite things.
And what's wild to
hell
yeah, what's wild to me about the Diaz brothers is that when I think about the Diaz brothers, I think strike game, but they're so fucking good at jiu-jitsu. It's
jiu-jitsu's
crazy, nasty. What about current fighters that you look up to?
Current right now. In my division, someone that I think is flashy and cool, I really like Sugar Sean. He's pretty cool.
Sean O'Malley.
Shout out your foot.
Shout out.
He's doing better. He's doing better.
Shout out that foot, bro. For real.
I hate to be on the hype train, but Conor McGregor, he's cool
okay.
too. I love
All right.
what he's about. Yeah, he's really cool.
Do you think he's coming back for there's talks about another Poirier fight?
Well, they already confirmed
No,
it.
I think
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? The 10th? I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter. Yeah. But Conor McGregor. See, that's a polarizing subject if ever there was one. Some people think that he's overrated. Some people don't. What do you think? What do you think that he stands? I mean, obviously the ticket selling game he's got on lock. The promotional game on lock. But as far as him as a fighter, he's ranked 10th right now, something along those lines.
I don't know. But I don't think he's. No, I think he's really good. I think he took a little bit of time off. He made his money in the boxing thing.
Oh, yeah.
So,
he did.
Took a lot of fucking time off.
Yeah.
He did.
A lot of fucking time.
Who do you think is going to take the second fight?
I have no idea.
Third fight.
Third.
You're right. Third.
No, I don't know.
Dustin the fucking Diamond Poirier.
No, he did really well in his last fight. Dustin did. But if Conor McGregor, I feel like if he really, really, really trains and focuses and dedicates.
That's the thing, right?
To it.
I feel like he wasn't there.
Yeah.
He didn't give it his all.
You're chilling at the yacht.
I'm going for McGregor.
Yeah.
There you go. Boys I'm going for McGregor. That's the money maker.
Yeah.
That's the money maker right there. You know.
Dustin, baby, Team USA, we got you.
Team USA.
Team USA, catch these hands, Ireland. Go, fuck yourself. Team Poirier.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And if not, fight Emi, bro. He'll meet you
Bro,
at.
catch me at 2 bills, baby. Catch me at 2 bills.
Amen, bro. Amen.
And
That's
I'm
beautiful.
talking cash money, U.S. currency, bitches.
There you go.
Keep your Irish monopoly money.
Well, there you go. Justin, what are some of the biggest things that you're thinking about in regards to, do you visualize your fight beforehand? A lot of fighters talk about how, before they go to sleep, all they can do is visualize the fight, what they're going to do inside there. Are you the type, do you borderline obsess over it? Do you visualize it as much as others? Or do you kind of just push it to the side until the day of? What's your kind of routine like?
No, I play how the fight's gonna go out in my head about 100 times a day. I obsess about it. Yeah.
Oh.
I downloaded my opponent's last fight. I've watched that about 100 times. Like, I sit there.
And you
I
said
just
that was
watch it
2 months
over
ago?
and over and over. Yeah. So I pretty much, like, in my head, I visualize everything that I think I'm gonna do, and just hopefully I go out there and do it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Justin. Talk to me about elbows and knees. For the people that don't know, in the amateur circuit, those are banned, if I'm not mistaken. When you turn pro, you do have the privilege of using that in your arsenal or adding it to your arsenal. Are you excited for that? Are you intimidated by that? What do you think about that?
Definitely not intimidated. I'm excited to throw some elbows. No, I'm really excited to definitely be able to throw elbows, knees too. Amateur, you could throw knees, but just to the body. You can't throw them to the face. Now, as long as they're standing up, you can throw them right to the mouth.
You know where he's going, motherfucker.
Right. Shout out.
Catch that knee to the face, Bashir.
I love how you had to clarify. As long as they're up. Shout out Peter Yan. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they're standing up. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you have any prediction for how this fight is going to play out? Obviously, you coming out with a dubski. But do you have any sort of round prediction and via form?
When's this video coming out?
This video is coming out, I believe, 2 days. So you fight on the Saturday. It's coming out the Thursday right before.
All right, well, hopefully he doesn't see this, but a left overhand, first punch that I'm going to throw is going to knock his ass out.
Oh my God! Yo, what? Be on the lookout, baby. Be on the lookout.
It would be fantastic.
No.
If it was that easy.
If it's that, I'm editing a video of this segment in the clip. It's going to be this whole thing.
He's going to knock you on and say, Assalamu alaikum, motherfucker.
Keep it as that.
God, that's amazing. That's amazing. Justin, talk to me a little bit about the face-off. I gotta ask. I ask everybody what your strategy is going into the weigh-ins. Do you get in his face? Do you talk shit? Do you not care for that? What's your mentality like when
you look like a stare down?
Definitely a stare down. Depends like how bad my weight cut was. If I'm in a
You're looking at him with hungry eyes, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even have carbohydrates to stare you down right now.
I'll take a bite out of that. What's going on, bro?
No, I definitely get in their face. I'm pretty respectful. I don't really do anything much. My last opponent that I fought, he was Cuban, and so they're all like barking at me in Spanish. So I had no idea what they're saying, so I really couldn't like say much. But
Yeah.
We got footage of you screaming, "Where are your papers?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
It was aggressive. It was aggressive, dude. I don't know.
They weren't compliments, I'll tell you that. I remember.
They were asking for directions.
No, but it just depends. Like, I don't know.
Does that them getting loud, barking, all the theatrics, does that get in your head at all or no?
No, not really. I really pay attention to their body language. Like, my opponent, before I even like really say anything or think like, talking whatever, I just look at them and I see like, oh, are they looking at me? Or are they like looking around? Do they look nervous? Are they shaking? Like, I just really pay attention to like their body language and see how they look. And then I just go off of that. Yeah.
Damn. Justin, how come it was MMA as opposed to kickboxing, as opposed to boxing, as opposed to Muay Thai? How come you chose an umbrella, that encapsulated everything?
Because say I'm in an MMA fight, right? And the guy's coming at me and he's a better striker than me, oh, I better take him down. Whatever. Or if like he's a really good wrestler, then I gotta stuff his takedowns and keep him standing up. So I like the fact that I can do so many different arts and put them all together. The whole style, love it.
That's what pushed me off of it. That exact the reason you just gave right there. That's what pushed. It was just too much shit for me, bro.
Because this man right here, he did boxing.
It was way too much shit.
Oh, yeah.
I boxed for a little bit. I got fucking starched.
Hell yeah.
Twice.
That's awesome.
Twice.
No,
it was definitely not.
Yeah.
But the one that I
But you
won
got the
was
life
awesome.
experience in you.
Yeah.
I don't really remember, but it's in there somewhere, you know? I got the concussions. That's for sure. There's some
like
flare-ups. Oh, dude, I got yeah. My first fight, I got knocked out. I was probably out for, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 seconds. Kind of quick in and out. I won the second fight. And then my third fight, I got fucking out.
Really?
Out
Oh, that's tough.
for a while. Like for a while. They had to pull me out. It's fucking bad, dude.
Damn.
Tight. Yeah.
Hey, I will say
There's allegedly a video somewhere out there. You're never gonna find it.
I will pay
Never gonna fucking find it.
$1 million.
But I'm talking like back in the old flip phones.
Yeah.
If you have that video,
I still remember watching that pixelated
looking for
image,
it.
bro. I remember watching that video and being like, bro, this sucks to be that guy, dude. And they're like, nah, motherfucker, that is you.
speaking about iron sharpening iron, talk to me about your experience at MMA Masters.
Well, it was brutal. Like when I first started training there, I was the worst one in the gym, like for sure.
And that was me, gang. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it was a completely different style than anything I've seen. Every person, their jiu-jitsu was better than mine. Their hands were better than mine. Like everywhere I was getting beat.
That's what you want. Yeah, you don't want to be the best cat in the room.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, when I started training there, after a few months, I started getting better and better and better. Like I always would go based off of like Danny. Like, okay, maybe today I'll land at least one punch. But then tomorrow, like, oh, I could land 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and now like we'll have like a little exchange.
Now meet me at 135, Danny. What's up?
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, it's really good that I went to a gym that I was, one of the worst ones there when I first started, and it really helped me progress. Like,
Hell yeah. Yeah, because you can learn from everybody at that point, which is awesome.
That's definitely, and that's the fact. Shout out Anthony Wint. He touched upon the fact of just how important it is to be able to not be the best person in the room. Just how important it is, and you got some.
Oh, that's right. Shout out Anthony. Didn't he have his fucking
Well, he's fighting this weekend as well. He's fighting this actual weekend. Shout out at PFL. I'm not mistaken.
And I think he had his pro day last week.
Yes.
Not this Easter weekend, but the weekend before for football.
Oh, right. We definitely have to bring him back on in here
what's up.
and see what is up. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Every single week we have 2. I said 2 segments. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually one of those is the quest. No, the movie review of the week. Oh my god!
I was about to say, did a concussion just flare up? Did I miss half of the fucking episode?
Damn, boy, you got knocked out. But ladies and gentlemen, we got the damn movie review of the week. And every single, you know what that means. Every single week, we ask our guests, our illustrious guests, whomever they may be. And they told us before the show that like, if there's one segment I'm prepared for, it's this one.
Okay.
And that's
Cool
a direct
as a cucumber, baby.
and that's
Cool
a direct
as a
quote.
cucumber.
And that's a direct quote. And so every single week, we ask our illustrious guests for a suggestion, a recommendation for a film, a TV show, hell, a video game, if you must, any sort of media that you come back to regularly, something that has become a staple in your media collection, something that either you watch or listen to or play during fight weeks to get your mind off of things, or sometimes when you're chilling, sometimes you need a little mental break, and this provides that for you. What is your suggestion?
Don't hit me with fucking Fortnite, dude.
I know
bro.
exactly where to take this. So one movie that I actually watched before my fights, that I really like is the Conor McGregor one. I like watching that one.
Oh, yeah, I know
With an
exactly
eye,
what you're talking about. The documentary?
Yeah. I'll watch that.
It's called Notorious, I'm pretty sure.
Notorious. There
Yeah.
you go.
No,
Not
I'll
at all the
watch
same
that
movie.
like when I'm in the back like waiting room, waiting for my fight to go. Like,
Oh,
before
yeah?
I start getting warmed up. Yeah,
So it's
I'll
good.
be there
I
on my
haven't
phone.
seen it yet.
It's
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, Netflix.
No, yeah, Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'll either bring like my tablet or my phone. I'll download it.
a little bit
and
closer.
I'll just be there. I'll watch that before. and,
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's definitely, and that's definitely motivational, inspirational. Also, another one that kind of has the similar. And actually, before I continue, out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
That one, it really showed a lot of like the life of like an MMA fighter, like everything they go through between like the weight cut, you know, like all the adversities you face when opponents pull out and you work so hard through the whole training camp and all this and like injuries and everything. I'll give it a 5.
Oh,
Five?
gotta love
Yeah,
it. Gotta love it.
good.
5 out of 5. That actually reminds me. I saw a post on Reddit. Shout out Reddit. Of a gentleman who, you know, he dedicates his time to making custom-made walkout songs for MMA fighters. And he made a post of a picture. Back in the day when Conor was starting, he had messaged him to make a song for him, and he had given him the estimate of what it was going to cost, and it was going to be like something like $125. And Conor's like, listen, bro, I don't have that right now. Like, he's like, that's steep. That's steep. He's like, look, it's going to be, he's like, oh, Cage Warriors are going to show it on TV. I'll promote your stuff. Basically, he's like, do it for the promotion. And I don't know if he ended up doing it, but for Conor McGregor to be like, I don't have it, $125, that's remarkable. You know, and, but then that is a great suggestion. Another one that actually reminds me of that one is the J. Cole one. He has a similar documentary, very motivational as well. What do you need that? Do you need that motivation? Do you need that visual kind of like snap in your brain to kind of like get those piel de gallina? How do you say that? Goosebumps going.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, no, honestly, that was probably the one movie that I like to watch before. It keeps me calm, and you know, it kind of helps me pass time. It's like 2 hours long, so I'm just sitting there watching it, and then by the time it's, you know, I have to start warming up, I already feel good, and my mind's already focused. So yeah, that's what I like to do.
You know, you had said that the most difficult part is the weight cut aspect of it. How long, how long does your weight cut normally last? And have you ever cut it close in regards to, you know, coming into the weigh-ins being a little bit over, a little bit under, or I'm sorry, not a little bit under, but a little bit over?
I've never really been over. I've always pretty much been weight every time. When I fought at 145, the very first time that I cut weight, I fainted in the bathroom. Like,
what?
completely. Yeah, that was tough.
How far out from the fight did you faint?
I was like a couple hours. From the fight,
shit.
no, a couple hours from like weigh-ins. I was maybe like an hour away from weigh-ins.
So the day
And-
before.
So a day and change.
Yeah. So I literally, I was cutting weight in a hot tub. I got up to go check myself in the bathroom because they had the scale in there. And when I went in there, I got up on the scale, dropped my towel, and then I just like fell to the floor.
Bro,
Yeah.
damn.
I was sitting there, and Danny's like, "Yo, you good?"
He made sure to
He's
drop that towel, boy. You know what I'm saying?
He was like slapping me in the face. He's like, "Yo, you good? Wake up, and whatever." Like I came back to it, I was fine, and then I ended up like making weight. But,
Did you win?
Yeah. I won the fight.
Did you feel that
How'd you
weight
feel?
of that faint?
Yeah. As I, went through more weight cuts, I learned how to do them better, and I learned how to have healthier weight cuts. But I definitely, if you don't have a good weight cut, you definitely feel it in the fight. So.
Right.
Are there any golden rules? Certain things call for a golden rule that you kind of always follow. Do you have one of those for weight cutting?
A golden rule. I mean, I just try and eat healthy before. Like, through, like, the week, I always try and be about 10 to 12 pounds away. 2 weeks before, about 15 to 17, I'm about away.
So you're on a schedule.
Yeah, right now, I feel good right now. I still have energy. Right now, I'm going to be practicing twice a day and then conditioning in between that. So, I mean, right now, I'm kind of keeping my weight well enough. That way, I still have energy to, like, perform and stuff throughout the days. But, yeah, by next week, I'm going to definitely be feeling it, hitting it.
Do you get like hangry and shit? Like, do you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you got mood swings out here?
I don't know about mood swings. More or less, I just get quiet. I just won't speak to anyone. If you say something that I don't like, I'll just ignore you.
Give my fucking Brussels sprouts, bro.
No, but I definitely get a little bit hangry. I'm not gonna lie when I
Hell
feel
yeah.
weight.
Do you right before the fight, after already having weighed in, what is that meal like?
It's amazing. It's the greatest meal you ever had.
Oh, I bet.
No, but say I weigh in. Usually weigh-ins are in the afternoon, like around 2, 3, whatever. So after I weigh in, my first thing I always get my liquids, all my drinks and everything. I'll have some fruits and stuff, just very light. Like I don't really fill myself too much. And then at night I'll just meal after meal after meal. So I just stuff myself.
And what is give me a day in a life of what your meals consist of during your prime weight cutting moments.
Maybe I'll wake up in the morning and maybe like half an avocado for energy. Say I gotta go for a little quick run or do any type of exercise to kind of, sweat out a little bit. I'll have like avocados or good healthy fats. Maybe some watermelon, just basically fruits and vegetables, cucumbers. I try and stay away from things like lemons and tomatoes and things that are acidic and stuff like that, oranges. But yeah, I just basically stick to fruits and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, and that's dedication right there.
Dude, a half avocado is pretty filling, bro. I gotta be honest. Half avocado is pretty. I mean,
I'm not gonna go off.
Have you ever eaten a full avocado and been like, nah, I could take another one in? No.
I can eat like
yeah.
I can eat like 6 avocados.
For real,
bro? For real?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I could eat 6 avocados. I could eat 3 fucking pies. That's not the question here. When I finish the first one, I'm like, oh, if there's nothing else to eat, I'm good. I had my meal. It's a fucking avocado, guys.
No, when I'm cutting weight, yeah.
Well, okay. When I'm starving myself too, you know what I'm saying? Like
I can't eat half an avocado and be like, I'm good. Like I'm not full.
Meet me at $2 boy.
Meet me at 205, bro.
I'm already
That
$2, bitch.
That extra 5 makes a world of a difference.
I haven't hit $2 since like 2015 or some shit. Shout out. Meet me at $2, bitch.
Yeah, shout out you, bro. Hey, G shit.
190, I'm gonna catch your ass.
Gang, and that's also shout out on it. We looking for that sponsorship, baby.
Gang shit, total
Gang
human.
shit.
I forgot my fucking night pills. God.
But I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What
Do you do any supplements or any shit like that? Like, is that part of your routine? You take some krill oil on the side, a little bit of B complex.
When I'm farther out from my fights, I'll take like a multivitamin, some like immunity booster. I have like my like protein supplements that I take. Most of my things that I do are like organic or plant based. I don't really take any supplements that aren't like organic or natural.
Are you vegan?
I'm not vegan.
Okay, you worried me when you said plant based.
Yeah.
No, I love my steak. I love my fish.
Shout out steak. Shout out.
But no, everything grass fed. My steak's grass fed.
Tastes better.
No,
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
You
can see
quality,
the difference, bro.
Yeah, the quality. I think in fruits and vegetables and everything, I think the quality.
And fruits for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for
and
sure.
in chicken.
Organic?
I can tell in chicken more than I can in steak.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let me go to organic.
Because the chicken's half the fucking size. I mean, right off the rip.
Right off the rip.
Yeah.
And eggs too. You never catch me with a white egg.
No?
No. I
For
don't do
real?
white eggs. Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, bro,
Cage
white is
free.
right when it comes to eggs for me, bro.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Fuck the egg
And
yolks.
that's not racial. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about egg whites. Justin, talk to me about your support system. When you first started out, did you have people trying to talk you out of it? What was what was the reaction of the parentals like? Because that's something. You tell, you walk in, hey, mom, I'm gonna beat motherfuckers up for a living,
Yeah.
So, and I know, at least I know, knowing my mom, she'd be
like, come here, bro, I'll be your first fucking opponent,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Catch me.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say meet me at, but I'm not gonna say my mother's weight, you know what I'm saying? Because I never do that. Wait,
Nah, I'm unfamiliar with that.
Right, exactly. Mom, you're like 125 at most. And that's beautiful.
I didn't say shit, mom.
Yeah. But what about, does that play a role with you, Justin, at all? Does it?
I mean, my father, he was always cool with it. Like, he didn't really whatever. But my mom, I give her a heart attack every time I fight.
Yeah.
She's
Do they
always
watch
like-
your fights?
She'll come out. My mom will come out. But she'll always be like in the back or not really looking or not
Pacing
really watching.
around and
She'll
shit.
just listen to the crowd. She'll listen to the people like cheering.
Oh,
and,
bro, that would give me
doing
more.
stuff,
That would give me more of an anxiety attack, bro.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She doesn't really like to watch it, but she's getting more comfortable. The more that I have, the more confident that she sees me getting, the more confident she is. So she told me, she texted me, she's like, oh, I feel really good about this next one. So
That's
shit.
what's up. That's what's up. Shout out, mom. That's what's up.
Hell
That's what's up.
They go in Atlanta?
yeah, I think she's gonna come out to Atlanta.
Hell yeah.
And then talk to me about the value, or what does it bring to the table to have your corner, to have your team behind you. Talk to me about that support system. I feel like you guys are so cohesive as a unit.
Tightly knit, too.
Definitely tightly knit. Always helping each other for your fights, and I mean, talk to me about that dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, between me, Alex, Richard, Kevin, like kind of like our inner circle, Joshua, like all of us, we all train with each other every single day. So of course, like when we go out there and I gotta watch them fight, I want them to perform at their best, and I also want to make sure I help them prepare to, do their best. So it's nice that when you have a whole team and everyone respects each other, that we all work together to, achieve what we're trying to do.
Right.
Have you ever had any extreme, besides the Cuban gentleman you had told me about?
Shout out Alex's dad.
Yeah. Shout out. Have you ever had any weigh-ins or face-offs that got out of hand besides that one experience with those people?
I would say no.
No one's like tried to talk shit on Instagram beforehand or nothing.
Not really, no. Most of my opponents have been pretty, cool, collected, but no, my last one, that I heard they were like saying that they're gonna spit my face and like all this other stuff, like screaming all this stuff.
You got the dub, right?
Yeah.
That's exhilarating.
Yeah. What about post-fight? Anybody post-fight bullshit?
Not really. I beat this one kid. He was undefeated. He never lost before, and as soon as I beat him right away, he won a rematch. Then I went, a couple months later, I fought again. He got in the cage, and like whatever was putting his hands up said he wanted a rematch. Like he kept asking for a rematch everywhere I go. But
and you're like, what, bro? I already whooped your ass, dude.
Bro, you staying in his mind rent free, boy. I'll tell you that.
So,
Justin,
never really any troubles or anything.
After you win, are you, what kind of a winner are you? It's a weird
Spitting
question.
in their face. What are you doing?
Are
Yeah,
you a sore winner?
Are you
Yo, drink that water out my cup, bro.
Are you
Let's
a
go.
Habib Nurmagomedov and jumping out the cage sort of style?
No, I mean, of course I'm excited when I win, but my adrenaline's going so much. I'm not really arrogant or anything like that. Like I don't really get up and do anything crazy, but
because they know. Oh yeah, that's who he is. He's there like, why, bro? That guy knows.
God, bro, I know. You know what I was watching recently? I was throwing it back, starting from the beginning. I was watching UFC 1 last night. God, no, like I told you, you don't start at UFC 253. You start at UFC 1. You go to UFC. There's a character arc. There's a progression. Hoist Gracie fights in the first 4 ones. Like that's an Avengers story arc right there. All right. Thank you. But like I was saying, UFC 1, insane what they would fucking allow. Insane.
Oh yeah, the rule progression must have been crazy.
Oh, I mean, first of all, Peter Yan would have been the champion in UFC 1. I'll tell you that right now. Peter Yan would have been the champion. They allowed groin kicks.
What?
What's a little groin kick between friends?
Oh, you can kick people in the balls like it's Christmas
Can
morning.
you imagine?
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like they had.
Did they have cups around then?
I hope so. God,
That's
I
crazy.
hope so. But yeah, UFC 1, that was definitely shit show. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about. Every single week we have two segments, you know what I'm saying? And the second one, for sure, is called The Quest for the Truth. You know what I'm talking about? And in this beautiful segment, I pick a card, a random card, and I ask our guest this random question.
Yo, I'm still stuck on the fucking kick to the nuts, dude.
Yeah,
Because as a professional kicker, how does your nut not pop?
That's crazy.
Do nuts pop?
If they were to pop, it'd be when that dude kicks you. Whoever that dude is.
They twist. I know they twist.
The twist and shout, dude. Dun, 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 shout. Sorry. Shout out Wedding Crashers.
I know they twist. That's my ball knowledge.
That's my ball knowledge.
And that's a registered urologist, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's
Cruz's corner.
That's Cruz's corner. Cruz's corner. You know what I'm saying?
With the daily ball facts.
With the daily ball facts.
Big
I love
twist,
it. Justin.
Yes, sir.
If you could switch places with one of your friends for a day, who would it be?
One of my friends.
It's a good one. I got everybody at the house just thinking right now. Dun, dun,
None of you motherfuckers.
Exactly.
dun. That's not a valid question. I mean, answer.
This is absolutely a valid answer.
I got a person in
Thank
mind.
you.
Probably our head coach at MMA Masters, Cesar Carnell, our striking coach.
Just to
I want to
start
know
some
what he
motherfuckers.
thinks about everyone. That trains
Oh,
that
that's so
That'd be a good
good.
But yeah,
Damn.
I wonder what he thinks on a day to day when he
Damn.
sees all of us in there training.
He's probably, yo, that fat kid Juan, he's got a future. I'll tell you that.
Future on stage.
That's a compliment. You know,
I know.
what?
It's a little bit of a backhand one,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, but you know what? I'll take it.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like,
Juan Cruz, if you got your answer before,
none of you motherfuckers, dude.
not an
I
answer.
stand by that
Not
one,
an
dude.
answer. I mean, it's for a day. What the fuck does it matter?
Answer number 2, I would say Danny Chavez, and
Oh!
it's like to be in the UFC.
Gang!
Ooh, that
But
can
you're gonna
happen.
experience that shit yourself in a little bit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
No, but other than that, I don't.
Okay. Cruz, who we got?
I'd say my boy David,
Shout out David.
just cause he has a nice car.
Respect, bro. Respect. Let me drive that shit for a day.
That's a man of simple taste right there.
Hey,
and I
for real.
appreciate that.
He's like, look, I'm not
You're
trying
right.
to
I'm
get,
thinking about this too much.
he's like, I'm not trying to get introspective, you know.
It's a
I
nice
would,
car.
man. There's a few names just off the top, just to do some stupid shit in their bodies for a day and let them deal with the consequences.
Oh, then in that case.
You know that just off the top, that'd be fucking hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious.
Still David.
You know, like post some silly shit on Instagram, doing it just for a day, and then be like, "Yo, what the fuck was this yesterday, dude?"
I believe in you.
You got everybody thinking, bro.
Yeah, for real. This is a good one.
That's a hard one.
Outside of Pandy, Quinta, just to party in Ibiza. And then I would leave his limp body out there, figure that shit out tomorrow. But drink hard as fuck, dude. That's his hangover to deal with.
Respect.
Fuck yeah. I like it. I like where you're going with this. Man of simple taste. I would get trashed as fuck in his body and have him deal with it the next day.
I'm gonna pick Emi.
Gang
Emi.
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Emi just
To do the
because.
same thing to me.
Yeah, for sure. But also, I would quit your job in a like over the top fashion. Like I'm talking about like
My job, you would walk in and you would just sit there just to watch the monkeys do their thing.
no,
It
like
is hilarious.
I
dude.
would come in there with like mariachis on my right hand, Power Rangers on the left, a big old fucking banner that says I quit. Like it'd be a production, you know, like it'd be a thing, you know.
The thing with my job is they would still have me the next day. That's where we're at.
They'd be like, hey, that's fun, but you're
They'd be
coming
like,
in
"Yo, that
tomorrow,
was
right?
fucking hilarious. Don't do that shit again."
Oh my god! All right,
I'm
all
telling you,
right.
dude, we had two guys fighting with knives on Friday, and they got suspended. Both of these
That was
guys
weight
have been
cut right
fired
there.
2 times before.
What?
I'm telling you, dude, it's wild.
You're like,
It is wild.
you're like, I'm trying to get fired, but I can't. Damn.
Crazy people.
Justin, actually, speaking of jobs and you know and things of that nature, I want to know, and similar to that Conor McGregor story that I was telling earlier, how difficult is it to be able to, or to have to juggle, you know, a job or be able to make ends meet or really just try to get money in any way while being someone who's pursuing an MMA career? Because, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but when you're preparing for an MMA fight, you're spending a lot of your own money just in that preparation, in that camp, in that food. Talk to me a little bit about that.
I mean, well, thankfully, like, we have a lot of sponsors that help us out through between Danny, like massages, White Line Therapeutic.
Big shout out.
Jonathan, our conditioning coach, like, he helps us. You know, we got a lot of people out there that help us out. And then on top of that, now that I'm going pro, now we get a little check that comes with our fight now.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then, yeah, if you win, you get double. So that helps out too.
Gang shit.
That's what I'm
All right.
talking about.
But yeah, I mean, before I was working, because it's kind of hard with our training sessions.
Of
'cause
course.
we do like 2 of them a day, whatever. And they start at like 10, and we finish at 1. And then conditioning sometimes is at 3. And then after that, we come back and like we'll train at night, which starts at 5. So like I only have like little hours here and there.
Exactly.
Kind of like when I'm out of camp, I might pick up, like do a little side work or things here and there that, you know, whatever,
Right.
just so I'm like occupied. But yeah, it's kind of difficult sometimes, but
Got to make it happen. You
Yeah,
got to
so
make
you
it
like
happen.
look for like seasonal shit, maybe like
yeah, like
warehouse stuff.
I was
or something
working
like
in
that.
a restaurant for a little bit.
Oh yeah, but dude, like you don't talk to him like, yo, I'm gonna be out for like I don't know 5 weeks.
They're
I'll
never
be
gonna
back.
hire you,
No,
bro.
as soon as the coronavirus hit, I was out of the restaurant.
Oh,
business.
well,
I
Oh,
couldn't-
first of
yeah,
all,
we
yeah, man.
out there. Fuck.
But also
that.
restaurant for sure, dude.
My personal experience, like, hey, by the way, I mean, when I had to do my rehearsals and shit like that, they hated it. They fucking hated it. Cause
Yeah, but that's because they're Argentines.
nah, man, listen, even at Starbucks, bro, and they weren't Argentines, all right?
yeah,
They
but that's a
hated that
cult.
shit.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, I mean,
guess it's
that's
kinda the
true.
same thing, though.
Yeah,
Argentines.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
But like if you look in a warehouse or some shit, I'm sure if you're like, bro, I'm gonna be gone for like 5 weeks. I'm gonna go start some motherfucker. I'll be back though. They'll probably be like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, we criminals, dude.
bro,
They just had a knife fight, dude.
bro,
I'm
that's
talking Michael Jackson bad. Like they were out there fucking.
Anybody get cut?
Nah, because they're pussies.
Oh, okay.
damn,
Bro, legit, they were both like, yeah, bro, we just kind of fucking fight. Each of them talking bullshit to their own camp.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, bro, I fucked this motherfucker up and all this bullshit. And I remember hearing each of them tell their story, and I'm looking at them like, you guys didn't get a fight. Like, your faces are super chill and your hands are fine. You guys are, your shirt's not even
That's
pulled
not
on.
fight. You guys
bro.
got
know
into
what
an
I'm saying?
altercation. You got into an argument.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got
It
into
was
an
like a
argument.
lover's quarrel.
Yeah,
A
that's
little spat.
that's exactly. That's
But they did
exactly.
pull knives, so I guess they didn't do shit with them. Though.
Eh.
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp
There you go.
by way of cruise.
Lovers quarrel.
Lover's
There you
quarrel.
go. There you
Amber
go.
Heard.
Shout out Amber Heard.
Shout out Amber Heard. Justin,
Gorgeous.
talk to us about plans post MMA debut. What do you have in the near future?
Oh, I really don't know. I'm looking forward to the time off. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
no,
yeah.
I've been training pretty consistently for probably about 7 to 8 months, like nonstop every single day in the gym. So I'm definitely looking forward to taking some time off and just like recovering. And I don't know, maybe might plan a trip or something. Our friends all want to go do something, so we'll just see what's up. But definitely gonna be hitting the beach up every other weekend and doing
Hell
things
yeah.
like that, just relaxing. So.
How does if you I don't know if you've been in this situation or this predicament, but what role, if any, does it play when you're in a relationship and you're going into a fight? Do you feel like it's an aid that you can use in your arsenal, that you can kind of like pull an emotion out of somewhere, or is it a setback? You don't want more things to worry about during that time. What's your personal experience like?
No, I mean, I'm always just really focused on my goal, and that's going in there and winning. So I kind of, any outside distraction, I'm, kind of put it to the side, and I just focus on going out there and performing.
As you should. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And the people in your life, I'm assuming, you said 8 amateur fights, right?
Yeah, they.
Yeah. So, I mean, they've practiced enough themselves to know, like, I need to stop being annoying.
Right, for sure.
No, like all my friends, like everyone knows what time it is. Like,
Yeah.
we have a fight coming up. So.
And I'm sure your family too, right?
Yeah. No,
Like,
a
your
lot of
mom's
them-
still going to be there, but she's going to know, right?
No, to a point. I mean, when I meet new people and have new friends, like, and it's kind of a new experience for them, they kind of, they ask too many questions sometimes when I'm cutting weight or things like that. But everyone,
Yo, you hungry? No, motherfucker.
obviously. But yeah, no, everyone knows what time it is when. it's
Hell
time for
yeah.
me to fight.
What was your experience like in the amateur circuit? Are you glad that you got so many fights in, that you got 8 fights in? Would you have liked to have done more? Would you have liked to have done less? Talk to us about that.
I hate to say it, but honestly, I feel like my amateur career went perfect because I feel like I fought every style. I fought undefeated fighters. I fought people bigger than me. I fought people smaller than me. I fought strikers, wrestlers. Like, I have experience in I feel like all aspects. So, I mean, I feel really prepared when I go and fight pro now.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Would you say each each experience was a different one?
Oh yeah, every single fight was different. Depending on just body size and strength and different things that I had to like overcome throughout the fight to try and win. Yeah, I definitely got experience in all areas. So it really helped having. Some people went with less, some people went with more, but I feel for me the 8. Well, I had 7. I'm 5-2. I had 7 MMA and then 1 kickboxing, and they're all amateur. So I definitely got experience in all areas.
And the kickboxing was the first one you were saying, right?
Yeah, that was my very first thing that I ever did.
How was that compared to your MMA debut?
Okay, so in my kickboxing fight and when I made my MMA debut, I fought the same kid.
Oh, wow.
Double
He
on
wasn't
dub?
a kid. He was like 28 years old, 29
Oh, a
years old.
fucking
A man.
adult.
A man.
Yeah, no, but when I made my debut, I fought him in kickboxing, and it was kind of like close. It was a split decision, whatever. And then we went on to fight MMA. So, yeah.
How'd that one go?
And you get a dub?
Yeah, I got a dub.
Back to back, son.
Yeah, no, it wasn't as close. I think I definitely had the upper hand in the MMA one. But yeah, no.
And now he is a resident of Leon Medical Center because that man is old now.
Talk to us about judges. You know, so many people, you know, especially in the MMA community, judges are such a polarizing figure because there's so many times that they just don't get it right. What's your experience been like?
Well, I've always fought for PFL, and I feel like when you go and fight for the same organization, the judges, like if they're out there more than once, some of them, sometimes they can like pick favorites or things like that. So when you go to different organizations, you definitely like try and not leave it up to the judges. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think it definitely plays a role, and it's every time I go out there, I try and finish. That way, you know, don't leave it up to the judges. That's what I try and do. So,
Justin, is the ultimate goal the UFC?
Eventually, I mean, that's my next goal that I'm trying to reach right now. Well, I want to make my pro debut.
Of course.
Get a couple pros in and then reach that level. And yeah, that's my next goal.
This man is also very ready for that pro level. This man's been ready for that pro level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it up one more time for our guest today, Justin Arteaga? You know what I'm saying? You know, before we start wrapping up, I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for dropping on by. You know, few times have I seen someone so determined. Few times have I seen someone who puts in so much work, you know, day in and day out. I honestly haven't seen you miss more than 2 days in a row in the gym, and even that's a rarity, you know. You know, it's definitely been an honor to watch you put in that work and to watch you grow as a fighter. And man, you're gonna get that dub, bro. You're gonna get that dub, bro. You're gonna get that dub.
We're gonna get
hell yeah. That's a damn fact. Justin, what shout outs do you have, if any, for the people?
Shout out MMA Masters and #1 team in Miami.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Where can people follow you? Where can they follow your journey to the top? You know,
on Instagram, that's about the only platform that I kind of use. I am Justin J.
There you go. You see it. You see it on the screen. You see it on the screen. Justin, when you're not fighting, what are you doing? What's the side hobby? And you know, all fighting aside, all of that aside, you know what I'm saying? You know, what do you like to do? You grow chia pets. You know, what do you do? You know, what do you do when you're not? What's wrong with the damn chia pet, bro? They make Looney Tunes ones now. When you're not fighting or anything having to do with fighting, a chia pet is amazing. What are you doing?
Either kicking it with the friends. Well, my main thing, I love food. I love food. And ever since I moved to Miami, I started eating like croquetas, like things like that. Anything.
He's like, oh, I don't speak Spanish, but he got like croquetas on down, bro.
But I love food. I love going to the different little places around here. I love Miami, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
Talk to us.
Croquetas and racheteria, baby.
Bro, and that's Miami in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Talk to us about a couple of your favorite spots.
What's the best croqueta spot?
Alex showed me this little place. It's called Islas de Canaria.
Isla Canaria.
Yeah. Isn't that here in Doral?
It could be. I don't know.
No, the one that we go to is in Kendall.
Okay.
Kendall.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Kendall. I like that.
Not
place.
at all Doral.
Nah.
Place.
What's the best? Do you like Cuban sandwiches?
Yeah. I don't really know any places. No, I don't really know any places though.
Fuck. I love Cuban sandwiches, dude.
I love
mega
sushi.
noches.
I love
Oh,
sushi.
fuck.
Sushi.
Yeah, the seafood around here is fire.
Best sushi spot.
I couldn't even tell you. They have a place, I think it's called 105 Ceviche. It's like
it's fire.
downtown Miami Beach. Yeah, the place is pretty fire.
Weak sauce.
What?
Trash.
Give me a good one.
City.
Give me a good one. I'll go check it out.
Ceviche or sushi?
Either. I love ceviche.
Bro, ceviche, best fucking ceviche outside of Peru, the only country that matters when it comes to ceviche, is...
Self-control.
Do you guys even
I'm
have
practicing
that in
it.
fucking Argentina?
Of course we have it.
Yeah.
I've been to Dr. Limon and
Dr. Limon
Divino
and Kendall?
Ceviche. Yeah,
Dr. Limon and
Kendall.
Kendall,
Yeah.
best ceviche outside of Peru.
Yeah?
Which is
I like
the
it.
best
Yeah, that place
ceviche
is
in
good.
existence and also the only one that matters.
I'll say it's the best ceviche. I don't know about the only one, but it's the best ceviche.
Bro, by far.
The
by
Divino
far,
Ceviche,
dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's good.
I've had a lot of ceviche. Yeah, you been there?
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
like
good.
Divino Ceviche. That one's
Their
pretty
food,
good.
though,
I
like
the
their
sauce.
food outside of ceviche is good.
Yeah,
It's real good.
Damn. All right, damn,
It's
I'm
here.
getting hungry now.
It's here and around.
I had
Yeah, but they serve you Peruvians. Like South American sauce is fucking a lot of.
Oh,
So
perfect.
avoid it.
Oh.
Avoid it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, we gotta meet 205.
Yeah, it's not.
Once we
It's
get
not
to-
very. It's not
hit
very
the
road to
2 bill,
205 friendly. Yeah.
Hit the 2 bill and then go to 05 with the Divino.
Yeah. God. Justin, thank you so much for dropping on by. Truly,
thank you.
We can't thank you enough. This man right here. By the time you hear this man is 2 days away from getting a damn dub. Please watch it on Flow Combat. You see the poster on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta check out this man. Really, a wizard when it comes to the magic he puts on inside the octagon. You know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, every Thursday at midnight, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You go on YouTube. You hit that follow every Thursday at midnight. You go on Apple Podcasts. You go on Deezer. You go on what else,
iHeartRadio.
You go on, there you go. You go on iHeartRadio.
gotta do the little jingle
Yeah, you got to
every
do the
time.
jingle.
If you're not
you know
doing the
what I'm
little
saying? If you're
jingle,
not-
what are you doing?
What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Follow my main man, Justin. The man's already on his way to Atlanta getting a damn dub. You know what I'm saying? I got Orlando on the brain, Justin, you got anything else for the people before we start wrapping up?
No, I believe that's it. Thank you guys for having me.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. We're going to have you after with that dub.
Oh, yeah. We got to have you come
Hell
in
yeah.
post dub, you know what I'm saying? Talk to us about what that pro debut was like, what it was like going into unknown territory and grasping a dub from them. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Get that dub, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
Every Thursday at midnight, you know what it is. Holla.
You can say how you feel on midnight in Miami, where you can push it to the limit. It gets real without